I told you that I was afraid earlier today, so please don't tell me that you've come here to reiterate things to me that I have already said, because I know the things that I've already said. In fact, I'm the one who said them.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Dr. Sil Reacts to Scrubs. My name's Sil, I'm a junior doctor working in Sydney, Australia, and today we're reacting to the episode My Hero. So Brendan Fraser's character, you know, I won't say what's just happened. If you haven't seen the last episode titled My Occurrence, you have to watch that first to know what happens. If you haven't seen it, go watch that now. Okay, now spoiler alert, he's just been diagnosed with leukemia. So, sorry if that wasn't enough time for people who hadn't seen it. Anyway, your fault. You haven't seen Scrubs yet. It can't be my fault. Let's get into this week's video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, welcome, and join the Discord and we can have a chat. It's a very interactive place and it's been really nice hanging out with everyone. And I've been loving these Scrub reactions. I'm trying to branch out a little bit. I'm doing a bit of House. I'll start with a little bit of Grey's Anatomy soon enough. And just recommend down below what you want me to react to next and I will do it. Let's go.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm about to do this.
What's wrong?
I lost my mop.
Really?
No. That's the only thing that can make me unhappy, right? You people, you think of me as nothing but the janitor.
That's not true.
What's my name?
I know the nurses call you Sir Plunge a lot.
I know.
And come on, I'm sure you don't know my name, so...
John Michael Dorian.
Just know my middle name.
Because I care.
If any Scrubs buffs actually do know the janitors' names, leave it down in the comments below. Let's figure it out.
You want a turn? Come on.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! No! No! Hey, put me down! No!
Timmy, quick, get a shot of the mean lady.
Hey! Hey, short! Listen, you short person, you take that picture, you'll be glad you're in a hospital!
You'll be glad you're in a hospital. I just realized something. In the last episode, when he didn't have the bandage on and the wound had healed, that was JD's imagination. And so that was a little insider suggesting that they were in the imagination because just then, Brendan Fraser's character, had the bandage back on.
I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
I think you got yourself a Christmas card right there.
That's good.
Yeah, you're funny. Look, I don't understand why you refuse to put on a hospital gown.
Because I don't like people to see my bum.
So wear underwear.
You know how I feel about underwear.
Every girl who came to our house in the mid-'80s knows how you feel about underwear.
The sweatpants yours.
I don't like that much freedom down there. Makes me tingle in my giblets.
I swear, if you don't start taking this seriously...
I'm a good intern, but when you're dealing with disease and family, an intern just doesn't cut it. What you need is a hero.
Shut up, and definitely shut up.
But I didn't even say anything.
I know, but I enjoy saying it to you. Okay, here's the deal. If we're gonna beat this thing, and we damn sure are, we're gonna do it one way and one way only. We're gonna be a team. We're gonna be a team. You hear me?
I hear you, Dr. Cox.
I am so not speaking to you, Rhonda. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm very excited. Go.
What do you say, children? Are we a team?
I'm in.
Go Team Cancer.
Wow, he did it.
I've got to go take care of some other patients.
I don't believe this. I didn't get tomorrow's Whipple procedure.
I know.
This is ridiculous.
Baby, calm down.
What's the brother got to do to get a Whipple around here, huh? What's the brother?
I don't know any intern that can do a Whipple. Is that actually real in the US? Would a surgical intern like lead a Whipple? And they might assist in one. Whipple procedure is nuts. I can't even explain it. You've basically reorganized the abdominal organs so that you can get like most of a pancreas out, which is no easy feat. Any of you surgeons, you can describe it in more detail in the comments below.
What I got to do? Tell me. What do I got to do to get a Whipple around here?
Listen to me. You gotta stop turning your medical training into some ego-driven contest. No one else is doing that.
Oh, I got the Whipple. Suck it, Turk.
I will end her.
No. Dude, let her go.
Let go of me.
That would be so hot.
Can you tell me the treatment regimen for organophosphate toxicity, Dr. Reed?
Organophosphates, very cholinergic. You load up with with acetylcholine, so you get like diarrhea, seizures, big pupils, salivation. It's all crap. So you need to give atropine, which is an anticholinergic. You need to give. You want to do what's that called? Activated charcoal to absorb all the stuff in the bowel. And as long as they're conscious, if not, you need a nasogastric tube to deliver that. And you need to give, you need to do seizure prevention, so like midazolam or something else. Depends what the consultants want. I don't know. Get senior help. That's what I would do.
Well, first I would give intramuscular epinephrine, then IV calcium gluconate, followed by emergency hemodialysis.
Sweetheart, if I wanted you to give me 3 wrong answers in a row, I would have just asked for the usual. Dr. Murphy, care to jump in?
I think it's...
Do you have a speech impediment, sport?
Excuse me?
You insist on starting every answer with, So I figure you've either got a speech impediment or you're a stammering know-nothing who doesn't belong in medicine. Well spoken. Now get out. Oh, get out. Get out. Go. Out.
So, Dr. Nguyen, you asked Bonnie to assist you with this Whipple procedure?
Yes, I did.
Thanks again, sir.
This in every episode of Scrubs, they never learn, do they? Look at them.
With
Look at
this
them.
Whipple procedure?
They are scrubbing
Yes,
their
I did.
hands. Scrubbing their hands to get sterile hands. Now tell me, people, friends, colleagues, how will they now put their masks on? What are they going to do? Touch it with their hands? This is like medical student level. This is what I made mistakes as when I was a medical student. You scrub up, you get ready for the procedure, you haven't put a mask on, you're like, oh, I have to re-scrub in. Yeah. I don't want these people doing my procedure. No. No Whipples on me.
Again, sir.
I guess we should just let it go. I mean, neither one of us wants to do anything to make it worse. Right?
You guys ever notice how you're both Asian?
Your mother's maiden name is Turner.
So you used your key to get into my personnel file. Big deal.
Your first kiss was with Sarah Briggs at the embarrassing age of 16. She wore a green turtleneck, and you wonder sometimes if she still thinks about you. I'm guessing no.
How could you possibly know that?
I'm your father.
Good morning, Dr. Dorian.
Ted, you probably don't notice it yourself, but this hospital is a freak show.
This is my band. We're all working from different departments in the hospital. Legal...
Accounting, shipping and receiving.
Online property management, including pest control, nighttime security, and non-arboreal gardening services.
Non-arboreal garden services. Everything but trees, apparently. Oh, so that's the different... This is actually the band, the Blanks. I always thought that dude on the left with the very high-pitched voice was the deep voice. Ah, there you go.
That's
It's the
just
high-pitched
great.
one.
We mostly do a cappella versions of cartoon theme songs. Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. Turn. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. It's good. Let's do it again. Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on
Dr. Reed, I hope I wasn't too harsh on you at rounds this morning.
It's okay, sir. I don't hate myself much more than I usually do.
Well, turnabout's fair play and all that, so here's an evaluation form. I figured I'd try to get a read on how all you interns think I'm doing. Don't sign your name. It's completely anonymous. And Dr. Reed, I'm no she-doc. I can take it.
You're gonna crush him, right?
Oh, yes. How do you spell inadequate? Give me that. I'll fill it out for you.
So, Mr. Sullivan, your blast percentage is quite a bit higher than we all expected, around 80%.
That's bad, right? You want the number to be low, huh? Like in golf?
So in leukemia, so when you think about the development of blood cells, they have a little family tree. And Before they become adult blood cells, they are blasts. So there's lymphoblasts and myeloblasts. These are the they would be the babies. These would be like the little children blood cells. And they're not ready to be old white blood cells or red blood cells or whatever blood cell lineage they're in. They're not ready to be the adult version yet. They don't have all the skills and functioning. So they're still maturing in the bone marrow. But they're still technically called blasts. But in leukemia, one of those cells goes and explodes in numbers. You get thousands of these baby cells, completely useless cells, but they cause a lot of problems. You know, that's what cancer is. It's this explosion of a number of a cell type, and these blasts can they cause crowding and all sorts of interesting but very debilitating problems. And so they're saying that 80% of his blood cells are these blasts.
Yes, exactly, like in golf. Do you play?
Oh, who the hell cares if he plays golf?
I was bonding.
Hey, you're doing a good job, too.
Oh, thanks.
Who is this clown?
Paul here is the best oncologist in the room, so why don't we all just clam up and listen?
We need to start chemo.
When?
This afternoon.
I'm afraid this afternoon doesn't really work for me. Ironically, I have a golf game to get to.
Bet you don't sweat it. Come on, give me a break.
Hey, you gonna be there?
I got about 1,000 patients I gotta look after, so no, I'm probably gonna miss this first one. But I will leave my lovely and talented assistant, Kimmy. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, Doug. So what'd you write on Kelso's evaluation?
What evaluation?
Oh, you didn't get yours yet?
Nobody got one.
Around here, bad behavior always comes back to haunt you.
Dr. Wynn, I just want to take this opportunity to once again
That is very cheeky.
apologize to you and the entire Asian community.
I'll pass it on at the next big meeting. You know, Christopher, surgeons don't have to be shallow, rank-obsessed cliches.
So who's the best surgical intern? Is it Bonnie? Is it me? I gotta know.
The periampullary carcinoma patient had a failed palliative stenting of the common bile duct. So this is what I want to do. I want to go ahead and prep him for a pylorus-sparing pancreaticoduodenectomy. Thanks.
I can just tell that the like real life actor of Todd spent a long time getting that line right.
What's up, T-Man? Show the Todd some love.
Dr. Cox, Ben seemed pretty down after you left. I thought I could cover for you and you can go hang out.
Well, you're just an absolute lamb, but you don't have to do that.
Well, I don't mind. It's
Oh, I reckon Dr. Cox is not being supportive because Dr. Cox is scared.
newbie, stop.
It's funny how people handle bad news in different ways. Some people have a visceral reaction.
Time to get my soapy soap on.
Mask. Eye protection before you wash your hands.
Some people go into denial.
No way.
And others...
I actually reckon there's someone in the world who has the Doc tattoo actually tattooed.
What chance do you give a guy with Ben's blast percentage? Huh? 20%, 30, maybe? We see, I can't handle that. I cannot. So no, thank you there, Johnny.
Others just walk away.
Whoa. Hey, he just called him Johnny. I feel like that's the first time he's ever called him a non-female name. And his name's John Dorian.
Chemotherapy looks harmless, but it's really poison pumped directly into your veins.
You know, every time I got sick when I was a little kid, Mom would get me a Tonka truck.
Yeah, so?
So where's my Tonka truck? Score!
The earth mover, can I see?
See with your eyes, man, not with your hands. See?
Can't
Who had Tonka trucks when they were young? I did. Man, that's bringing back some memories.
believe Perry bailed on you. It's typical. He's always out the door if things get too real.
This is the true story.
True story!
Of 4 people forced to hang out in a hospital.
To find out what happens when people stop being polite.
Aw.
And start being real.
He didn't bail.
If he did, he's a total wuss.
you said you were giving evaluations to all the interns.
Well, not all at once, sweetheart. With your way, there would be no accountability, no back and forth. You wouldn't have to explain to me why. Let's see. I'm most likely frustrated because I haven't gotten any since the Bay of Pigs.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Are we cool?
What could possibly have possessed you to write such filth?
Dr. Kelso, I need to tell you something.
No, that's okay, Carla. I'm gonna take care of that patient. Dr. Kelso, I did it because I didn't think that you would know it was me, and I thought that it would be funny.
Let's take a walk. I'd like to tell you a few things that I think are funny.
Oh, come on. How could this guy be the best?
You know, that's something I've realized, isn't it? Oh, no, there is feedback for interns too. I was just thinking maybe there's no, like, have I ever had to fill out feedback forms for my seniors? But now I think about it, we do actually have the opportunity to give feedback to seniors.
You want to know what the difference is?
I would have
between
some
you two?
feedback for the Todd.
When you're working, I can always see your wheels turning. You're thinking about what you have to do next, what could go wrong. You're not in the moment. As much as it pains me to say this, the Todd is.
Please. Just because I'm thorough.
That is a very good thing to do, to be brainstorming all the possible things that could be could complicate this procedure and to act appropriately, like risk assessing the situation. That's a good thing in surgery.
And I want to keep 2 Kelly clamps on the field in case the appendiceal artery is inadvertently inside so I can gain immediate hemostatic control. Doesn't mean I think too much. Plus, what if I
Dum 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 shiny scalpel. Dum 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 gonna slice him up.
Look, Dr. Cox, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I honestly think that the only reason you're not down at that hospital right now is that you're afraid.
I think you're right. I do. It's partly because you've really gotten to know me this year, but mostly it's because, well, I told you that I was afraid earlier today, so please don't tell me that you've come here to reiterate things to me that I have already said, because I know the things that I've already said. In fact, I'm the one who said them.
You gotta get back in the game, Coxie. Okay, Coxie was a mistake. Pretend I didn't say Coxie.
Get out.
Look, it boggles my mind that you just bail on a patient.
A patient is a stranger in a bed that you can distance yourself from whenever you need to. Ben is my friend. And I'm gonna try to get in there and visit him over the next couple of weeks. But if I can't, then that'll be very sad for me. But really, it'll just mean that I'm human.
You know what, Dr. Wynn? I don't care if I'm not the best right now, because I'm all about the upside, and one day, I'm gonna own this place. That's right, all of this right here, all of this right here, it's gonna be the Chris Turk wing.
Dr. Kelso, I wrote that evaluation. It was me. Elliot didn't write a word.
But I would have written every single word if I had the courage. And the other side of the tracks upbringing that Carla did. Because you want to know what I really think of you?
You tell him.
You're mean.
As for me, I decided that if Dr.
I'm loving the blanks a cappella harmony in the background.
Cox couldn't do it. Well, then I would have to be the one there for Ben.
Criminals in this world appear and break the laws that they should fear and frighten all who see or hear. The cry goes up both far and near for underdog, 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 underdog. With speed of light, of lightning, roar of thunder, fighting all who rob or plunder. Underdog, underdog, underdog.
Oh, thank God.
Goodbye, newbie.
So, you know what's up?
No, this and that. Hey, I met someone.
Really?
Yeah. She took a stool sample, so I think she works here. Redhead? Tall?
Not on the staff, no.
No? What a strange young lady.
Are we just gonna sit around here and make jokes the rest of the day? Is that the drill?
Listen, if it makes you uncomfortable, then you can just bolt again.
I think it's only fair you hear my end of the story there, Ben.
All right, fine. Oh man, I love you, but you're a complete wuss.
I guess I got a little scared.
Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you through this rough patch.
Oh, come on, give me a break. I'm not good at this stuff. You know that.
It's okay.
I don't like the big conversations.
It's cool.
I love the big conversations. Like when I ask someone a question that they've never been asked before, they have a breakdown, or, a breakdown is just a pathway to a breakthrough. And that's when that's awesome. It's a really special moment when you get to share that with someone, when they have a big insight.
I'm thinking about death a lot lately.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I think it's like New York, you know?
To most people, it might have seemed like nothing had changed.
Well, Dr. Murphy?
But it had a little.
Go on.
Could it be lupus?
Good job, sport.
It can always be lupus.
Joy and pain. Here we go, and sunshine. What else? And rain. Cut 'em up.
As for Ben, he actually responded to the chemo and went into remission.
Whoa, that was quick.
Hopefully he won't be back, but who knows. Still, that's not what this story's about. It's about the day I realized that admitting we're not heroic is when we're the most heroic of all.
Now unleash the dog of wonder, tearing evil's bonds asunder. Underdog, underdog, underdog.
I guess he'll always be a hero to me.
Always be a hero to me. What a girl. What else we got? Theater camp. Bingo.
Oh, what an episode. Very nice. Oh, thanks for tuning in, guys. That was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you staying till the end. If you stayed this long, what should this week's emoji be? Let's do emoji of trains. I want lots of trains. I just want the comments full of trains. Let's do it. Fill it up. Please consider subscribing. The best thing you can do is leave the video a like, especially if you've watched it till the end. That would be awesome. And comment down below any other episodes or any other TV shows you want me to react to. I wish you all an absolutely beautiful day, and with lots of love, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you all next week in next week's video. Bye for now.